The Caro Combattimento 45-ton is the rarest Tier 10 in World of Tanks Blitz. It was only sold once for a price tag of 300 USD, and it makes sense why it's super rare, because not a lot of people want to shill out $300 to get their hands on this vehicle. It's an incredibly fun, unique, and overall pretty solid Tier 10 medium that, if played correctly, can be super influential. If played incorrectly, can be super bad. In today's video, I'll be playing in the Caro, showcasing just what it's all about, and having a bit of fun. First of all, we have the gun on this vehicle. It features a 4-shell auto-reloader, which is capable of dealing 1,540 damage if you shoot your first shell all the way to your last shell. However, if you dump your entire clip, you are literally halving your damage per minute, due to the fact that the final shell has a 20.82 second reload. Yeah, you don't shoot your last shell. In fact, you usually try to keep as many shells in the clip as possible. It features a very beefy 380 damage per shot, which is actually really nice. It means that whenever you're dealing with anybody in front of you, you can just roll them with damage, which is pretty fun. But to make up for that, the dispersion is terrible at 0.344. It's the worst for a medium, and its aiming time at 3.6 seconds is also pretty dang atrocious. So its dispersion and aiming time are bad, but it features great alpha, and it also has very good pen at 326 on APCR. So we're looking at a tank that has so many good things, and yet so many bad things, that it's such a weird playstyle. There are some battles where the Caro will do amazing, and then there are other games where the Caro will do absolutely terrible because the gun will troll the crap out of you. And you got to think about it in this sense: when you shoot one shell, let's say it misses, you are more motivated to shoot the next shell because you're hoping that that one will hit. And if that one hits, now you've dumped 2 shells in your clip, which means if you dump the next one, you are literally a sitting duck until you get that next shell loaded, because if you shoot your final shell, you're literally useless for 20 seconds. So in this tank, it's such a weird playstyle that you know you can't ever shoot your last shell unless it's for a clear. And even then, you gotta hope it doesn't low roll. It's just a weird playstyle. But let's see, up against us we have a Object 140 and a Sheridan. Okay, well, we got the enemy AMX-50B already spotted up on the hill, and wow, has he already killed himself. I don't even know how it's possible he's bled that much health, but he has. Alright, well, the Sheridan has shot us once, but this is where using the Caro is, well, it's quite nasty. We've gotten 2 shells into the Sheridan, and 3. There you go. That is 1,023 hit points taken off of the Sheridan. It was definitely worth the trade, and he's gone. Now, to be fair, he completely misplayed that. I'm not sure why he went there, but still a pretty good example of where the Caro's clipping potential is incredibly dangerous. So we got the IS-4 off to the side. Let's see if we can get a shell in. Bonk. There you go. Nice 475 roll. And there you go. Another nice roll into the IS-4. Just like that, we've been able to take off about another 800 hit points from his vehicle. Alright, at this point, we're going to reload again. The IS-4 now has 1,214 health, which means we're just going to chill right behind him and get 1. There you go, for 360. And 2, there you go, for 355. And 3 for 407. And I'm kind of hoping the Bat Chat finishes him off. Nice. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, at this point, we've done a pretty solid bonking. We've dealt a lot of damage at this point. And again, we just reload our clip. This is where being an auto-reloader is very nice, because in this amount of downtime, driving into position, I have the opportunity to reload my shells. So we can see the 4005 in mid, who is very easily one of the juicy targets I want to rip apart. So that's what I'm going to go for right now. You can see that this tank does feature a decent chunk of mobility. Nothing insane, but it has some mobility. So let's cut through mid here, and let's see if we can get this 4005 caught out. Speeding through, and a bonk. Oof. There you go. 1 shell into the 4005. Come on, let me get 1 more out. Bonk. There you go. Using that 380 damage per shot to its advantage here. Now, because again, we're an auto-reloader, we can just chill here. We can wait for our reload a little bit longer. We are already up to 3,600 damage, which is pretty nice. And here we are. We've got all 4 of our shells loaded at this point. So the Jagdtiger's off to our side, and we're going to get 1 shell into the side of the Jagdtiger. He's dead, and now we're going to get 1 shell into the side of the Object 140. Let's see if we can get any more out. A bonk. Give him a nice little love tap for 500, and there you go. Our first game was an incredibly easy victory, and also a very easy game to showcase, where the Karo gun is unmatched in Tier 10. I mean, the gun has so much damage potential. 4,906 damage. I would expect that to be an ace, which it was, and yeah, just what a crazy game. As you saw, we were able to annihilate our opponents with the clipping potential. We took over 1,000 off the Sheridan, over 2,000 off the IS-4, and 800 off the Object 140. This tank is just devastating when you're able to, for example, have that IS-4 exposed and completely alone, because it allows you to just go up to the person, go bang, 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 clip the crap out of them, and then leave sometimes. But if the IS-4 is a one-clip for you, less than 1,500 health, then it's even more devastating, because you can literally take a half-health heavy to 0 if they are exposed and alone, and obviously if you pen your shots. So, yeah, the Karo, it's pretty devastating. Here we are in our second battle. This is a pretty decent lineup, but we do have a lot of mediums. We got the Progetto, we've got the Bat Chat, and the WZ120, and Standard B. So they have a pretty solid chunk of mediums here. So do we, and we actually have some pretty good mediums. We got a T92E1, TVP, 121B, so I'm not going to complain, but this is definitely going to be a medium-side brawl rather than a heavy-side brawl. Hopefully our heavies come over here and help us out, because if they do, this should be an incredibly easy win. Alright, so as you can see, the Karo, it's actually pretty fast on top speed. I think it only goes about 50, it might go up to 55, but I'm pretty sure it only goes about 50-ish kilometers per hour. But to make up for that, the vehicle, it's just got a pretty solid power to weight. Ooh, that 121 missed us by a literal inch. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. We're going to poke this. We got the Progetto as well spotted, which means that I would expect that their team is not fully over here. There is the Standard B, and of course, we just bounced the Standard B. My nose is really itchy right now. I just can't believe that the Standard B turret gets bounces like it does, because it shouldn't. But, oh well. Let's see what we can do here. So, we got the Standard off to the side. We got the 121, who rolls up. Alright, this is not going great so far, if I'm going to be real. We're trading shots with people that I don't really want to be trading with, especially now that they have the E5 over here. This is not a super enjoyable situation. TVP is bailing, and I am possibly screwed. Wow, this is not going well. Let's see if I can go this way and get out as quickly as possible, but I'm going to be real, not really sure how to work this situation. Looks like our heavies ignored all common sense and went alone to the other side of the map. So we're going to go over here. Let's get a shell into the Standard B in the crossing. And how is this ST1 still alive? That's the impressive part. Oh boy, oh boy. Now the 121's over here. Nope. I can't deal with this. Oh my rat, this is terrible. This is the worst situation I've seen unfold in a while. Alright, well, we got one shell out. Our 121 is still alive, which is important. Let's just keep on going over here. See if we can kind of suss this 121 out. Oh boy, now we got the Standard off to my side. Alright, well, we got one shell in, but my teammate is blocking me. Thank you very much, 50-120. Let's see if we can get any more shells out here. We got the Standard rolling off to my Super Conk side. We got the 121 over here as well. 121's not looking at me right now, so there you go. Nice shell into the side of the 121, and not able to get another out, but we were able to make him a one-shot, which is fairly important. Alright, at this point, we got an HE shell loaded, and let's see if we can... Oh, rat. That was really important, and I can't believe that missed. Alright, oh well. Oh well. We're fine. We've gotten some nice shells out into the Type 71. We're up to 2,300 damage. I'm really hoping that... Bro, I can't believe our Super Conk just threw that. Alright, well, the AMX did get some shells out. Let's see if we can just bail at this point. Let's go this way, keep on going, keep on going. And our 121's holding that up top. Our AMX is flanking. What I'm hoping I can do right now is go wide like this and catch maybe this Progetto off. I think that would be rather important of a thing to do. We also got the Type 71 who's pushing over here. Let's just see if we can get this Progetto. I think that's the most important thing right now. So, bonk. There you go. One shell into the Progetto, and... Oh, my rat. I cannot believe that bounced. That was an incredibly important shot, and it just rolled right off the side. To be fair, this game was going to be a loss either way. I don't know why that 121 YOLO'd in. There's nothing I can do to really help him in that situation. Yeah, this team was just bad, let's be real. We did a pretty solid job, to be fair. We are up to... decent chunk of damage here, upwards of 3,000, and it wasn't the Karo's fault we're going to lose this. It's just rather... Okay. It's just rather unfortunate what unfolded here. So there you have it. This is the Karo. As you can see, certain games, it feels incredible. That one battle, the first one we played, I mean, we literally just rolled our opponents. But the second game, a much more tamed result of where my mediums literally did nothing. All my mediums did worst on the team, which is impressive, actually. I don't know how. But great example of the Karo's unfortunate circumstances here. So, it's a great tank, but it's also not an overpowered tank. So, I think it's really fun. I thought I'd make a video on it today, because I've only made a video on it like maybe 2 months ago. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.